Hello, everybody. I pulled some cards for the day and I'm going to show you what I've got. And I'm going to upload this on YouTube after a while. I'm also going to do a tarot card reading, but let me show you what I see here. All right, so somebody's ex-husband is gaslighting their daughter. Okay, we have a loving twin flame who's trying to call somebody. We have some trees that look like that are going to fall on a swimming pool. I've actually mentioned that before. The cold temperatures in Illinois and Tennessee are going to create a disaster. Must be going to get really cold. We have a musician who has a lot of people gossiping about him being homosexual and with sexually transmitted demons. Looks like Satan is having fun with that one. Satan is one of the demons, perhaps? Yikes. We have somebody who is in Oklahoma that has cancer and needs to be on medication. During this full moon, there's going to be a huge shift. We have somebody driving a black Kia. We have someone here who's going to be successful in their career as an artist. We have a trans woman who flew to go get plastic surgery. Looks like there's going to be an earthquake in Utah. I don't suspect it's going to be a huge one, but it's going to be enough to make the news. And then we have the train industry, the railway industry that is in regression, which I think we all can say that's pretty true with everything that's been happening lately. So I'm going to upload this and I'll be back later with the reading that I get for today, okay? All right. Love y'all. Love each other. Love yourselves. And I love you. Catch you later. Good afternoon, everybody. I hope you've all had a good day so far. I've had a good day. I just finished a reading and I took a picture of the cards and I put it on here, and now I'm going to come in and just tell you what I saw, how I read it. I know I do things a little differently than most everybody else, but that's me. I am my own being. I do things my way, I guess, with God's help, of course. Everything is with God's help, because I sure as heck wouldn't be here without him, and that is a fact. All right, so you can go back and you can look at the spread that I laid out, and in that spread, this is what I got. Okay, so someone here is yearning and in deep contemplation. They are trying to find their confidence and strength to move on away from this trickster magician that is directionless. They are determined to move toward an organization and surrender. This jealous, vicious, bully troublemaker is also in her ego side and sees this as a hollow victory, and is starting to see this as a hollow victory. She is gaining a new perspective about this competition. She's releasing and realizing, she's realizing the cause and effect to her actions, and being a little more objective, and may even be taking some accountability about this entrapment that she apparently is in or put somebody in. This Knight of Cups that wants nothing more to enjoy life is burdened with struggles and just keeps going around in circles in this nightmare. This feminine energy, who I believe is the Queen of Wands reversed, the same person that I was just talking about, is imbalanced, and they are incompatible. He's realizing they're incompatible, and that she's trapped in the past, and there are a lot of disputes, a lot of family discord. The King of Cups wants a new beginning, and I believe the King of Cups is also the Knight of Cups. Wants a new beginning, He's defending his beliefs. He's being analytical, logical. He's focused on his stability and his work and his movement. And oh, wait a minute. And focused on his stability and work. In his moment of desperation, he realizes through hard work and creative action that he can transform this situation and bring balance back to put an ending to the situation and take back his honor and rebuild his legacy. All right, so we have a masculine energy who is an authority figure who is going to bring back some happiness and bring light to a situation with some sudden changes. He wants to come into union with the star, the spiritualist. He knows that this is going to take some commitment because the star has been deceived by a sneaky thief. He is coming with honor and tradition as a teacher, and he is really nervous about bringing in this message. But he's eager and he's trying to be brave, fueled with fire. That is what I got from that. I couldn't pull any more energy. I kept trying, but the cards just weren't talking to me anymore. So that's what I got. That's what I was able to pull for today. Well, for this afternoon, I'll do one again later on. But that's the sum of it, the reading for today. There are some things that I want to talk about, do my normal thing. So to the people that are out there that are doing witchcraft against me, there is a basic rule of witchcraft, which I think you all have kind of forgotten, that everything that you put out there, it's the basic rule of magic. Everything that you put out there comes back to you threefold. Okay. And plus I'm returning it to you. So whatever that means, you've got it coming back to you, and I'm returning your own stuff to you. I'm not sending you anything. I'm not doing anything to you. I'm just returning your own work to you. So whatever you send to me, I return to you. You are doing things that are completely out of balance with the universe, and you're gonna pay for that. Tommy and his gay lover who I don't think is a secret anymore. I think that secret's out. Are doing necromancy, moon magic on me. Yeah. Last night was the true blue full moon, and here I am, Tommy. Now what? When are you going to stop? When are you going to realize you can't win this? Not you, not your coven, not this fake church, not my sister, not the people in Pennsylvania, not the person that came from overseas, 2 different people who came from overseas. Aren't you getting it yet? Aren't you getting it yet? I am protected by God. Thank you, Father. So there was a house that I cleaned at, that I was doing some remodeling and stuff at when I was living in Tennessee. I was trying to help them get it back into shape. Well, I've been informed, and I've had this feeling before, and I've sent emails to the sheriff about this, but I believe he's one of the people that's involved in this corruption. So I don't know if this even went anywhere. So I'm going to say it again. There is a body that is buried in that backyard. That house was used to traffic people. There is a room downstairs that has no windows, and it just doesn't feel right in there. That room does not feel right. And when I was there, I kept hearing a woman's voice yelling for help. I didn't know where it was coming from, and I told the owners. Obviously they knew what had happened in that house, but I told them that the place was haunted. And it was absolutely haunted. That place was terrifying when I first started going in there. There's a reason. because some really terrible, tragic things happened there. Back to the coven and whatnot. Y'all are abusing your gifts and what was given to you, and you will have to pay the consequences for that, because you definitely are abusing what you've been given, and you will pay the price. There wasn't anybody in Tennessee that actually knew me to say that they knew me. People, I was acquaintances with people, but nobody ever hung out with me. I wasn't friends with anybody except for my roommate who moved with me, who is also involved in this. And my boss, Diane, she knew me better than anybody else, but she never stood up for me. She knew these things that were being said weren't true. She knew that the gossip and the rumors wasn't true, but she didn't stand up for me, which makes her culpable. Plus, I believe that she's very much involved in this situation as well. And money does really terrible things to people. It really does. I actually thought she was a really good friend of mine. I considered her a really good friend of mine. And to find out, just like the rest of everybody else I thought was good friends of mine, aren't, would rather have money than me. So I don't need you. If that's the kind of people you are in your heart, I don't need you. I got God, and I'm okay with that. I'm better than okay with that. If that's the only person I ever have for the rest of my life, I'm perfectly fine. Because God is my best friend. He's my dad. He's my protector. He's my everything. And that's a fact. But I don't think that I'm going to have to live my life like that. I don't think I'm going to be alone for the rest of my life. Because my Father God told me that there are going to be the right people that are going to be coming into my life. They're going to be people who appreciate me, who love me, who want to be there for me. And I'm ready. I'm ready for those people to be in my life. And I am so thankful that these other types of people have been removed and are gone from my life. Very thankful. I feel very blessed. I hope y'all put your stones out in the full moon last night. Charge them up and get them ready for whatever's coming for the next month. You can cleanse them under cold water as well. And you can also put them in salt if you feel like you need to between the moon cycles. Just FYI. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to go do something. I don't know what yet. I'm going to go do something. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Please love each other. Love each other, okay? It's really important that we love each other. But mostly love yourself, okay? And you know that I love you so very much. I'll see y'all later, okay? Take care.